Welcome to the world according to Rich. I've spent a lot of time in the last few months exploring social media. Social media is that great grand term that's being thrown at us almost every day in the national news and constantly on sites like Mashable.com. And it's actually a pretty fascinating set of tools that are out there that can be customized to whatever your purpose in life is. And, you know, it could be personal purposes or it could be business purposes. And I think that really that's what it is. You don't learn social media any more than you learn a hammer. You learn how to use a hammer, you learn how to use social media. And I have an additional sort of perspective on it in that I'm also teaching it to friends and colleagues as I learn it and as I learn the techniques. But it's overwhelming. I mean, if you follow a site like Mashable, you get tons of information constantly about all the techniques, all the websites, all the technologies that are just tumbling down this huge mountain at you, and you're supposed to grab whatever you can use. It's, how do you use Twitter? How do you use Facebook? How do you use YouTube? And I think it's overanalyzed a little bit. I think that it's more a sense of how it is incorporated into what you're already doing, how it helps you achieve what your goals are. And I think that's the key to not getting overwhelmed with it. I mean, it reminds me a lot about, I've taught filmmaking and I've taught editing in the past, and I find it a lot more effective if I'm teaching someone who is achieving a goal, who's trying to edit a film, rather than just trying to teach editing techniques. It's a lot more useful if there's a project out there that they're trying to achieve and they need to understand how to get to that goal. Social media is a set of tools that you use to achieve your goals, but it's not something you can overthink. It's not something that you look at as a monolithic thing that you need to learn. It's something you approach when you know you have a goal. That's at least the way I look at it. I'll be curious to know how you look at it.